My queen, said the royal sorcerer to Hatshepsut, with this amulet, you and your descendants are endowed by the goddess Isis with the powers of the animals and the elements. You will soar as the falcon soars, run with the speed of gazelles, and command the elements of sky and earth. 3,000 years later, a young science teacher dug up this lost treasure and found she was heir to the secrets of Isis. And so, unknown to even her closest friends, Rick Mason and Cindy Lee, she became a dual person. Andrea Thomas, teacher.
Almighty Isis.
And Isis, dedicated foe of evil, defender of the weak, champion of truth and justice.
Start the experiment?
I will be as soon as I finish this demonstration. Watch closely. You can see for yourselves how the leaves fly away from each other. Now watch while I take the rod away, and you'll see they stay apart.
And that's the principle of the force field that you're going to demonstrate.
Force field? That's science fiction, Andrea.
That's what they said to Alexander Graham Bell when he told them about the telephone.
Miss Thomas, I'm sorry. I'll come back later.
It's all right, Bill. Please stay and come in and watch. I think this might interest you. Excuse me, Rick.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone ready?
Yeah, you're ready.
It's on? Right.
Nothing's happening.
When does it start to work? There's a baseball behind you on the counter, Rick.
Okay.
Throw it at me.
Oh, no. My insurance doesn't cover beaming teachers who think they're invulnerable. Try your fastball, Cindy.
Not me. I don't have enough friends as it is. Your turn.
Come on, Bill.
Go ahead. It's all in the interest of science, I think.
Wait a minute. I'm going to get a picture of this.
Throw it as hard as you can.
Okay.
Good heavens.
Wow.
That is a force field.
Must work like an electroscope. Like poles repel.
Right. And now switch it off.
Not bad.
Remarkable.
Except that this little gadget emits a force field that repels all other objects.
That was an excellent observation you made, Bill.
This will prove very valuable to the police once it's perfected.
Well, it could be pretty valuable to the other side, too.
Yes, it could. Time to go to work.
Sunday, Rick, may I see you in my office before you go to class? Sure. I have a new program I'd like to discuss with you.
See you later, Andrea. That was good thinking, Bill. You're really up on your physics.
Sure. I'm a genius. For all the good it did me.
The science contest.
Yeah, that's right. I lost.
I'm sorry.
It's not fair after all the work I put into that paper.
I know. It was a brilliant piece of work.
You know what I was going to do with that money? I was going to buy a car. I told everybody. Now I look like a dummy.
No, you don't. There'll be other chances, and you'll get your car back.
Well, you bet I will. And this time, I'll make sure of it. you for an hour.
Hey, get out of my face. You're not my mother. I don't have to tell you where I've been.
I'm sorry, BJ. I'm a little uptight.
Oh, I never would have noticed.
Hey, look, you used to work for Jack Evans, didn't you?
Hey, used to is right, man, but I've been straight for 2 years, and I'm gonna stay clean.
All I want to know is where I can find him.
Hey, forget it, Billy boy. That dude's bad news.
Hey, not to me. That dude's gonna buy me a car.
The only kind of car he'll buy you will have bars on the window.
Look, BJ, I can take care of myself. Now, you gonna tell me where I can find him or not?
Good morning, Rick.
Not necessarily.
This is the best part of his day. From here on, it's all downhill.
Look at these. I developed them this morning, and they're all ruined.
You don't suppose there's something wrong with the photographer, do you?
Like a hand over the lens, maybe?
It was the camera, not me.
I hope we didn't hurt his feelings.
Can't win them all.
Let's go to class. Let's have the Petri dishes set up before class. It's gone. What? The circle guard. It's gone. It can't be.
What can't be?
Somebody stole the circle guard.
We're the only ones that even knew it was here.
No, there was one other person who knew. Bill.
That's right, he was here.
Bill wouldn't do anything like that.
Remember what he said about the circle guard being valuable to the other side, too?
Well, let's not jump to conclusions.
You're right, Doctor. Oh, no. What's the matter? It's the electroscope. The leaves have collapsed.
Only radioactivity could have done that.
Radioactivity? From where?
The circle guard is powered by a uranium pellet. There must be a leak when it's turned on.
That's it. That's what ruined my pictures.
Then we were all exposed to it, including Bill.
It wasn't on long enough to do us any harm.
Well, we don't know if Bill took it, but whoever did.
Whoever did, if he uses it, is gonna light up like a Christmas tree.
We can't take any chances. Cindy, you knew Bill fairly well. Who were his friends? Where would he go?
Well, he used to date Sherry Carter, and I think his best friend is B.J. Tanker.
All right, let's not waste any time. Cindy, you try to find Sherry. Maybe she knows where Bill is. Rick, you check out Bill's house.
Right.
And Andrea, you see if BJ knows anything. I'll notify the police and tell them what's happened. I hope we're wrong about Bill, but if we're not, he may be in very great danger.
It really is a force field.
Yeah, but it's a trick, right, boss? I could break it down if we wanted to, huh, boss?
Of course, Jocko. Why don't you try?
You know, he's really got something there, boss.
That's right, Jocko. He does. And Jocko.
Yeah, boss?
I've told you many times, the name is Mr. Evans, not Boss.
Oh, sure, boss. I mean, Mr. Evans.
That's better. All right, son, you can turn that thing off now.
BJ, where are you?
Here I am. Oh, hi, Miss Thomas.
Hello, BJ. I'm looking for Bill. Do you know where I can find him?
Bill? Gosh, how would I know, Miss Thomas?
BJ, this is important.
What did he do?
Bill could be badly hurt unless I find him.
Yeah. I knew he'd get in trouble fooling around with Evans.
Evans? Not Jack Evans.
The main man himself. Bill asked me where he could find him. I told him.
Okay, now you can tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Very interesting gadget you have here, I must say.
Ah, thanks.
I'm very happy that you brought it to my attention, Bill.
Thanks, Mr. Evans. Well, I gotta get back, so if you'll just give me my money.
Now, just a minute, kid. If I'm going to lay out that kind of cash, I think at least I deserve a demonstration.
I just gave you one.
I mean a practical demonstration.
You heard the boss, kid.
Almighty Isis. Oh, zephyr winds which blow on high, lift me now so I can fly.
Some of the boys are going to make a cash removal from the bank tonight after it closes. I think it would be a good idea if you took your gadget and made sure that no one bothers them.
Wait a minute, Mr. Evans. I don't want to get involved in anything like that.
You should have thought of that before, Bill.
But you don't need me. Well, I can show Jocko how to operate it.
Jocko has trouble tying his shoelaces.
Boss.
That was the front gate. We expecting anyone?
I don't think so, boss.
Let's have a look.
It's my teacher, Miss Thomas. She must have found out I took the circle guard.
Jocko, go in the back door and let her in and keep her in. Don't let her out of your sight.
Right, boss.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm looking for Bill Cady.
Well, you've come to the right place. Come on in. Make yourself at home.
Where is he? What are you doing?
Now, don't get excited, lady. Just sit down and be quiet. Okay?
What's your name?
They call me Jocko.
You can't keep me here forever, Mr. Jocko.
Not Mr., just Jocko. And if the boss says to keep you here, that's what I do. Here's a funny book. Read.
All right, we'll be waiting. See you later, Tony. Bye. All right, the boys will pick you up when it gets dark, and you'll be in and out of the bank by midnight.
Anything? No, sir. There was nobody home. How about you, Cindy?
No luck. Sherry hasn't seen Bill for 2 weeks.
Well, maybe Andrea's having better luck than we had.
Dr. Barnes.
Dr. Barnes, this is BJ.
BJ, Miss Thomas has been looking for you.
I know. Didn't she get back yet?
Back from where?
I know I shouldn't have told her.
Told her what?
Where Jack Evans lives.
She went to see Jack Evans?
Yeah, him and his pet gorilla, Jocko.
Where does Evans live? That you, Tony?
That you, Tony?
Wise guy. All right, I'm coming. Hey, where are you?
Cars? You'll have a car for every day in the week working for me.
Boss. Hey, boss.
Yeah?
She's gone. She got away.
Oh, she'll go to the police.
Oh, relax. It's a long walk to the nearest telephone. Just the same, I think we should be moving along.
Almighty Isis. O zephyr winds which blow on high, lift me now so I can fly.
What did I tell you? We're home free. They'll never find us now. Pull over, Jocko. Let's find a safe place to stay till Tony picks us up tonight.
Look, Mr. Evans, what if we just gave the circle guard back?
Are you kidding?
Yeah, you kidding?
I said that, Jocko. I'm getting sick and tired of your griping. Now, if you don't like it, you can just leave.
Hey, boss, look at that.
It's ISIS. What do we do now?
I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Go get your gadget. Go on, get it. Hurry up. Now turn it on. We'll soon find out if we're in trouble or not.
Uh-oh. They've turned it on. I better back off before they get too much radioactivity.
She's leaving, boss. She's going away.
I see that, Jocko.
I didn't think anything could stop ISIS.
Well, whatever that thing does, she doesn't like it. Come on, let's get going. Come on, Bill.
Strike lightning and let thy aim be true.
It must have been ISIS.
What are we gonna do now?
We make a run for it, on foot.
It's no use, Mr. Evans.
I don't want to hear any more talk out of you. Now get your gadget and let's go. Come on. Come on, Bill.
Okay.
Hey, look. Let's get out of here. Come on.
Mr. Evans! Wait up! My ankle. I can't get up.
Well, that's the brakes, kid. Come on, let's get the gadget and we'll get out of here.
Trees of the forest, I need thy aid. Surround these men so they behave. In the front, on the right, twice again. In the back, on the right, one more time. The front again, to the left, now complete.
She's got us trapped.
Billy, pick up the circle guard. Go ahead, pick it up. Billy, go ahead. Atta boy. Now, turn it on before she gets here. Hurry up, turn it on.
It's a big decision, isn't it, Bill? Maybe you ought to think about it for a minute before you make it. Because once you do, there's no turning back.
Turn it on, Billy, before she can touch us.
It's your decision.
Don't listen to her, Billy. Turn it on.
Why didn't you turn it on, Bill?
Well, I've just had a pretty good look at my life and what it would be like if I did. I don't like what I saw. I'll take my punishment. And when it's over, well, I'll get my car even if it's the hard way. At least I won't have to keep looking over my shoulder to see who's chasing me.
I think you've just passed the hardest test you'll ever take.
Tell me something. This thing really stop you?
Turn it on and you'll see.
I should have known.
Is that you, Tony? Is that you, Tony? Is that you, Tony? Is that you, Tony?
said the royal sorcerer to Hatshepsut, with this amulet, you and your descendants are endowed by the goddess Isis with the powers of the animals and the elements. You will soar as the falcon soars, run with the speed of gazelles, and command the elements of sky and earth. 3,000 years later, a young science teacher dug up this lost treasure and found she was heir to the secrets of Isis. And so, unknown to even her closest friends, Rick Mason and Cindy Lee, she became a dual person. Andrea Thomas, teacher.
Almighty Isis.
And Isis, dedicated foe of evil, defender of the weak, champion of truth and justice.
Why don't you watch where you're going?
Me?
Can't you even ride a bike?
But you ran into me.
You don't know how to do anything.
Kevin! Oh, good morning.
Hi. Looks like you had a spill. Can I give you a hand?
Well, thanks, Mr. McCauley.
You know me?
I know Kevin. He's in my geology class. My name is Fabian.
Glad to know you, Fabian. You new to this neighborhood?
I'm new to just about everything in America, including bicycles.
Really?
I love everything in America, especially hamburgers and baseball.
Right here, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Rock collection, eh?
Mm-hmm.
I used to be a rock hound in my day.
Oh?
Oh, well, there we go, Fabian.
Okay.
Now, I better put the trash out or I'm going to be late for work.
Well, thanks, Mr. McCauley. Can I help?
Well, it'd be very nice, Fabian. Kevin was supposed to put these out. I thought I put them where he couldn't possibly miss them.
Rocks can be fascinating. Each one contains its own little piece of history. Just think, an ordinary stone outside your front door could be billions of years old as the Earth itself. This rock contains the mineral tungsten and will turn fluorescent under an ultraviolet light.
It's pretty. What a sparkler.
Hi.
Good morning, Fabian. You're a little late.
I'm sorry, Miss Thomas, but I had some trouble with my bike. It won't happen again.
It's all right.
You brought your rock collection?
Mm-hmm. I got it right here.
May I?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the different bands of color.
That's agate. This is a very good collection, Fabian.
Well, thank you. Many of these specimens come from my country.
That reminds me, Dr. Barnes put in a call to your embassy this morning. I'm sure you'll be able to make the Rockhounds field trip with all of us.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
Well, we're all set except for Kevin. Are you sure you won't change your mind?
Huh? Oh, now the Rockhound will do okay without me.
Okay. Well then, let's look at some gold under a microscope.
Gold?
Iron pyrite. Fool's gold. Come on.
I met your dad this morning.
So?
I helped him carry out the trash.
Yeah, well, if you want to go around showing off, why don't you stick to your rocks?
But
I don't need you getting me in trouble with my dad.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Dad.
Should put that hamburger meat out to thaw for dinner tonight.
Sorry, Dad, I forgot.
Like you forgot to put out the trash this morning?
Ah, Dad.
You know, Kevin, you've got to start assuming your responsibilities around here, particularly while your mother's away.
Yeah, but chores are a drag.
But they've got to be done. You can't ignore responsibilities, Kevin. Sooner or later, they catch up with you.
But all I want...
Sorry, no buts about it. Now, this weekend, we're having a yard cleaning party, complete with all the trimmings, lawn and hedge.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Come on now, it's time for dinner. Since you forgot about the hamburger, it looks like it's peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for dinner again. If your mother only knew.
Hey, there's still plenty of wild critters in them dar hills.
Like what?
Like bears.
Really?
Just kidding, I hope.
This is where we'll be going. It's called Rockhound's Roost. It's a great place to get all sorts of rock specimens.
Excuse me, Miss Thomas? Here's my permission slip for the rock hunt this weekend. It's all right if I come.
Of course. I'm so glad you changed your mind. Would you like to see where we're going?
Thanks, but I gotta run.
Funny. He wasn't interested at all before. And now, well...
I really think I'm going to like it out here, Miss Thomas. Some joke you play. Gee, thanks. You can carry my stuff anytime, buddy.
Okay, Rockhounds, how about lunch?
Right. I'm hungry.
Let's go.
All right, let's get the tent set up and the campground organized before we hit the field.
I know how to put up tents.
Great. Let's get started. Would you please take the dishes down to the stream around the bend and wash them up?
Gee, do I have to?
Everyone has to do his share. Thanks, Kevin.
Since it'll be a while before we get started, I think I'll take the truck back down to the village and see about that low tire.
Right. Would you please call Dr. Barnes when you're there and tell him we've arrived safely?
I sure will.
Mr. Mason?
Yes.
You're not gonna call Dr. Barnes, are you?
Why not?
No reason. Listen, I gotta get these dishes done.
Andrea, maybe you and Kevin better have a little talk while I'm gone.
I think I will. That's no way to do the dishes. I think Kevin needs a little lesson in responsibility. Mighty Isis. They belong. Kevin, are you finished with the dishes?
Miss Thomas, there was a kind of accident. You see, all the dishes fell into the water and they just disappeared.
Really? Why don't you show me where this happened?
Yeah, sure. Follow me. I was standing right here by this box. Hey, I don't understand. I mean, those dishes, I don't understand.
Well, they are there, Kevin, and they do look a little better, but I think you better rinse them off once again. Tell me something, Kevin. Why did you change your mind about coming on the rock hunt? Kevin?
I'd rather not talk about it, Miss Thomas.
Hi, Miss Thomas.
Mr. Mason back?
No, but we got the tent set up.
Good, thank you.
All we need now is some firewood for dinner, and I can get that. I'll go with you.
You have a job right here, Kevin.
All right, but I know how to handle a hatchet, does Fabian?
Okay. But first, please finish the dishes. And don't stay away too long because Mr. Mason should be back. Right?
Right.
Let's go back to camp. Okay.
How come you want to get firewood? I thought that you didn't like chores.
I don't, and that's just why I'm in trouble.
Trouble?
Yeah, I signed my dad's name to my permission slip so I can get out of cleaning the yard.
Aren't you afraid of getting caught?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to leave before Mr. Mason came back.
Oh.
You know what, Fabian? Yeah, I'm gonna run away. I'll see you.
Hey, wait for me.
This black rock is obsidian. It forms when hot lava cools quickly. Structure very much like that of glass.
Didn't the Indians use obsidian for arrowheads?
Right, and knives too. It can be fashioned to have a very sharp cutting point. What took you so long?
Excuse me, gang, but I have to talk to Miss Thomas for a moment.
All right, here, pass it around. What's up? You look worried.
Oh, I just talked to Dr. Barnes. Kevin's father never signed his permission slip for the rock hunt.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
That's why Kevin didn't want you to talk to Dr. Barnes.
And that's why Mr. McCauley is on his way up here right now to pick up Kevin and take him home. Where is Kevin, anyway?
He and Fabian are out gathering firewood. Interesting. That's the first time I've heard Kevin volunteer for anything.
You don't suppose
He's run away.
Please, Kevin, let's go back.
It's too late now. I've really cooked my goose this time.
No, it's not. You can still go back and apologize. Please.
Now, you can go back if you want, but I'm going this way.
Hey, wait for me.
We've shouted our lungs out for them.
they're nowhere nearby, that's for sure.
Well, we just have to find him. That's all there is to it.
Miss Thomas and I will start looking again.
Can we come?
No, you better wait here for Mr. McCauley.
Okay, you know what's best.
Thanks, gang. And don't worry. We'll get out in the field yet.
You know something, gang? I am worried.
Fabian!
Kevin!
Fabian!
Well, we're not getting very far this way. Maybe we should split up.
I guess you're right.
We're both familiar with the area, so I'll meet you back here in an hour.
Mr. McCauley should be here by then.
Don't worry, Andrea. We'll find them.
They should be in the area. I'm sure of it.
That a girl.
We're not lost, are we? No, I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Kevin, I really think we ought to try to go back.
I don't know.
Oh, come on. Chores aren't really so bad.
Yeah, maybe not for you, but I'd rather be having some fun.
Before I came to America, I hardly had any fun. All I did was study with my tutors and go to state functions with my parents.
Wow, how come your parents were so strict?
Because someday I may be ruler of my country.
Ruler of your country? Wait a second. Wait a second. You? The ruler of your country?
That's right.
You mean like a king?
Well, sort of, but not exactly.
Well, then how come you don't mind doing chores? You know, like ordinary people.
Everybody has to have some responsibility in life, and mine is to my country and people, that's all.
You really feel that way, don't you?
I think it's a good thing to have responsibility. It makes you feel needed.
All right, come on, let's get going.
Mighty Isis.
Oh, look. Isn't this the same rocky area we passed before?
You're right. We've gone in one big circle.
Oh, it looks like we really are lost.
Hey, don't worry. We'll work it out. Hey, Fabian, tell me something. What you were saying about responsibility, you really think I've been goofing it up?
You just can't get out of your responsibilities, Kevin. They just catch up with you. Oh, look, I'm too tired to go any further. You go ahead.
Well, I can't just go off and leave you here. Listen, I got you into this. I'll get you out.
Thanks, Kevin.
Well, we're friends, aren't we?
We are?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'd like that, Kevin. The one thing I've missed in America is a friend.
Well, you've got one now. And don't worry, if we stick right here, someone will find us. Hey, look at that, honey tree.
Maybe you better not.
I don't worry about it.
Aren't those claw marks?
Yeah, so what?
A bear made those marks. That means this is his tree. And bears won't let anyone near their honey trees. Miss Thomas told me that.
I wonder where the bees are.
The bear probably broke their hive and they left to build another one somewhere else. Kevin, that's a bear's food.
He'll find another honey tree.
Oh, what if he doesn't want to find it? Kevin, run. Kevin, help! I'm stuck.
Hang on.
Try and turn your foot. I can't. Boy, you really are stuck. Run, Kevin, go on. No, we're friends, and friends stick together. Here, Bear, smell it. Honey, come on. Come on, Bear. Honey, come on, smell it. Smell it. It's honey.
Here.
Isis.
Oh, sun on high. Give me your fire to surround this creature harmlessly.
Isis!
Kevin, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Oh, sun on high. Hold back your burning fires and let this creature now retire.
Wow, thanks a million, Isis.
Kevin, you okay?
Yeah.
Isis, I saw everything. That was some trick.
Nothing to it. Let's see about Fabian. Fabian, are you okay?
I guess so, Isis. Thanks to you and Kevin, I'm just stuck.
Oh, I think I can help you there. Powers of the earth, O rocks obey. Lose your hold and fall away.
Thank you, Isis.
Well, Kevin, I sure hope you've learned from this experience.
Have I ever? And not just about bears and honey. I've learned a lot about responsibility.
Wow, this is the most excitement I've had in my life. I'm going to keep a rock from this place as a special souvenir.
Yeah, me too.
Well, that makes 3 of it.
And then what happened, Fabian?
And then Isis made the fire go away and the bear ran off.
Wow.
Boy, you should have seen the bear.
And fortunately, everything worked out all right.
With a little help from Isis.
Well, I'm glad you're all right.
Hey, I'm sorry, Dad. I know I was wrong, honest.
But you're not out of the woods yet. Signing my name to that permission slip was as bad as forgery. It's a very serious matter. But we'll talk more about that later.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Son? Son? It's a fine piece of granite you have there. May I see it?
Sure.
If I remember my geology right, granite is made up of quartz, feldspar, and mica. And it's found in mountains all over the world.
You know something? You're exactly right.
Gee, Dad, I didn't know you knew about rocks.
Mr. McCauley, maybe you'd like to stay the afternoon and join us for the rock hunt.
Wow, could we, Dad?
Well, we'd have to work double time tomorrow to get the yard cleaned up before your mom gets home.
It's a promise.
Then it's all settled.
Come on, son.
Tell me, Rick, how did you and Isis really get Fabian out of those rocks?
Oh, I was really all Isis.
Oh, come on, don't be modest, Rick.
Well, I'll tell you. I looked all around. And I sized up the problem, and I figured we had to do something fast.
Really?
Yes, really. There was no time to panic. I suddenly crept down low because I saw this bear. It was creeping across the forest. I was frightened, but I was strong.
Right.
I kept working my way over to the boys.
Said the royal sorcerer to Hatshepsut, with this amulet, you and your descendants are endowed by the goddess Isis with the powers of the animals and the elements. You will soar as the falcon soars, run with the speed of gazelles, and command the elements of sky and earth. 3,000 years later, a young science teacher dug up this lost treasure and found she was heir to the secrets of Isis. And so, unknown to even her closest friends, Rick Mason and Cindy Lee, she became a dual person. Andrea Thomas, teacher.
Almighty Isis.
And Isis, dedicated foe of evil, defender of the weak, champion of truth and justice.
Ready, Lucky?
Speed, come on.
Good boys. Come on. Oh, hi, Mr. Mason.
Hi, Randy. Lucky, I know you're anxious to start high school, but you don't have to stay after school in advance.
Well, I was hoping to see Miss Thomas.
I think she's still in her lab. Hey, how's your brother doing in college?
Oh, great. I just had a letter yesterday.
Good. You're getting ready to take his place next year, huh? Oh, I want to warn you in advance. Dr. Barnes won't allow you to bring Lucky into class. He may get higher marks than the kids.
Well, he's pretty smart.
You know, I had a dog once. I never taught him any tricks, though. Never had the knack. You must be a good trainer.
I don't know. I think it's just that Lucky's a smart dog. He jumps, rolls over hurdles. But this is best trick. Want to see him do it again?
Yeah, I'd like that.
Here, you try it.
No, I better stick to teaching humans. He may not do it for me.
Yes, he will. Come on, try it.
Okay, go on. Good boy. I have to go now, Randy. Thank you. We'll see you at the game later.
Right.
Okay.
Come on, Lucky. Come on. Come on. Okay, you stay here and I'll be right back.
So Jeff likes college life.
Yeah, all A's in chemistry so far. He told me it was because you helped him so much.
Well, let's just say it was a joint effort.
He thought, I was wondering, next year, maybe I could use a little help. You see, I want to be a veterinarian.
A veterinarian? Well, then, chemistry is important.
Yeah, that's what Dr. Rogers says. He's Lucky's vet. He lets me help around the hospital now and then.
That's good experience. How old is Lucky?
10.
10? No wonder you're such close friends.
Yeah, he and I are old buddies. He's waiting out front for me.
I'll walk you out.
Okay.
Lucky, come on, boy. Come on. Come here, Lucky. Come on, let's race. Lucky, come on. Come on, Lucky. Come on, boy. Come on.
He won't go. He always stays where I tell him to. Come on, Lucky.
Sit. Come on. He's a one-man dog, Cindy.
I'm glad he's a one-team dog. You know, since he's been our mascot, we've won every game.
Well, you don't think we're winning because of the dog?
Maybe not. But whatever it is, it's working. I just hope it holds out for the big game with Central.
Yeah, they say they're gonna beat us.
That's what they think. But they'll find out.
Thanks, Miss Thomas. I'll see you at the beach party. Come on, Lucky.
See you there.
I'll be there. We'll both be there. Come on.
Look at this one.
It's a periwinkle. You shouldn't take it with you.
Why not?
Because the periwinkle's still using it.
Oh! Let's get the rest of the things from the car.
Okay.
Hey, it's the guys from Central.
Why don't you go ahead and I'll get the rest of the stuff out of the car. Sure you don't need any help, Miss Thomas? No problem. You go ahead. And here, give Bob this wax for his board.
Okay, come on.
Hey, how's it feel to have the second best team in the league?
You guys ought to know.
Hey, we've won it every year.
This year we've got lucky.
You ought to put him on your team. He's better catch than anybody else you've got. We've got a mascot, too, but it's going to take a lot more than that to win. Here you go. Remember, numero uno. Come on.
It's Randy!
He must be caught in the undertow. Come on.
By the ISIS.
No, wait, stop. I'll do it.
Glenn, it's ISIS!
This way, go on! This way!
She's got him!
Lucky!
Will he be all right?
I don't know. I'll get into his vest. Goodbye, Lucky.
She'll get him there in a hurry.
I know, but I kind of like to be there.
My car's here. Get your things and I'll take you.
Randy, I didn't mean to.
It's okay. It's not your fault.
I know, but if anything happens to Lucky...
Nothing's gonna happen to Lucky. Dr. Rogers will fix him up. I know he will.
There you are, Bobby. You take good care of Stuart now. He's gonna be just fine. Bye-bye. ISIS?
Doctor, it's Randy's dog. He almost drowned.
Well, he looks pretty bad. I'll do what I can.
Thank you.
I wish I'd been at the beach. I might have been able to help. It's a good thing ISIS was there.
I called Dr. Rogers twice. He said he'd call if there's any change.
What are Lucky's chances?
Dr. Rogers couldn't promise anything. A dog of his age has quite a strain on his heart.
Any word?
Not yet.
Poor Randy. When we got to the hospital, Lucky was under sedation, so Randy couldn't see him. He's really worried.
Did you take Randy home?
He wanted to come back here. It's closer to the hospital, so he's out front.
I'll get it. Chem lab, Miss Thomas. Yes, Dr. Rogers.
I see. Yes, I'll tell him. Okay. Thank you for calling, Dr. Rogers.
Lucky.
I really wish I didn't have to do this.
Andrea, do you want me to go with you?
No. No, I'll tell him. I just don't know how he's going to take it.
It's a lie!
I'm sorry. Very sorry.
He got away, didn't he? He got away from the hospital, and Dr. Rogers just saying he died.
Randy, listen to me. Lucky didn't run away. He died.
He did not! He didn't! Randy, wait!
About your dog. That's a bummer.
So?
Well, I mean, I know how you feel.
You don't know anything about it.
You can't go up there.
Yes, I can. I come here all the time.
But they're testing water pressure or something, and it might be dangerous.
I don't care.
Well, we're going out to the ball game. Why don't you come with us?
Why don't you mind your own business?
I told him about Lucky. His mother's worried. He hasn't been home and he's not at the ballpark.
He was so upset. He and Lucky were very close.
I wonder where he is.
Where did he and Lucky go?
He used to go running near the dam, but it's all closed off now.
Thanks, Cindy. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Almighty ISIS. Those zephyr winds were now so I can fly. Hold still. Hold out. Come on, let's go. Randy, no! Oh, mighty water flowing fast. Stop your motion now, hold fast. Hurry. You have a little explaining to do.
Well, I had to get it back.
Lucky's leash?
He's dead, and it's my fault. He was helping me. He wouldn't have died if I...
You shouldn't blame yourself.
Then why'd he have to die?
It was time.
Couldn't you save him?
No.
But you have all the powers.
Not all.
You saved him before.
I pulled him from the ocean. No one has the power of life and death. You see, Randy, there's a cycle of life. For Lucky, for all of us, for every living thing, there's a time to live and a time to die. Do you see that flower?
No.
I'll show it to you. Look at me, Randy. How lovely it is. We'd like it to last forever, but that can't be. That phase of its life is ending, an ending and a beginning.
It's dead.
But its life is not over. Seeds fall. Some provide food for birds and animals and become part of another life. Some bury themselves deep into the soil. Then wind comes, carrying the petals, and they nourish the earth. Then rains and snow. We can't see the life, but it's there, waiting for its time. Then sun, warming the earth. And now look, a new flower grows, and the cycle of life is complete. And death is part of it. Lucky's death is like that.
He isn't coming back.
No, but remember, life has passed on.
I'm sure gonna miss him.
I know. Everyone will. Especially the team.
They don't need him.
Maybe not. They sure were counting on him. You know, I'll bet they're getting ready for that big game right now. Kinda nice if you win over.
Nah, I'm not on the team, you know. I just went along to hold Lucky's leash.
I couldn't go. It's your decision, but think it over. They sure could use your support.
Randy? You want to watch the game?
I don't much feel like it.
Hey, Mid-City! Hey, Randy. Hey, we brought you something.
It's for you, Randy.
Cindy and I thought you might like them. Hey, we're still gonna cream you.
We'll see about that. Looks a little bit like Lucky. It does, kind of. I never thought I wanted another dog. Well, you're entitled to change your mind. How would it look if a veterinarian didn't have his own dog? I wonder if he'll be as smart as Lucky. Oh, he has a little bit of growing to do. You'll have to give him some time. Maybe I can teach him to do everything Lucky did. Come on. Come on. Maybe I can teach him to catch a ball like Lucky. I wouldn't be a bit surprised.